my mustache a little bit.
Hello and welcome to episode 4.0-012 of The Commentators. I'm your host, Alec Townsend, and with me, as always, is my co-host, Derek Harris. Hi, Derek.
Hello. Hello.
Okay.
It's me, Derek Takei.
That's not okay. You have reached the world's premier podcast all about archaeology. With your archaeologist hosts, us.
God put dinosaur bones in the planet to test us 4,000 years ago.
You know it. You know it. That's our archaeological take of.
Yes, I am. Come on.
I can't do. He did it. There's bones in the dirt, and that's because that's where you put the dead people, and they just sit there.
Mm-hmm. Well, no. The dinosaurs didn't exist. God just crafted the bones and put them there.
It seems like a waste of bones. So we could drill the oil.
Well, no, he put the oil there. They were put there at the same time. Dude, I had a teacher. I had a teacher argue this. It's insane. People actually believe that.
Actually?
Yeah. I went to a Catholic high school.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
But he
good for you.
AP US history, Coach Dry, one day a year he would let the students argue with him about this, and it went about as you'd expect.
Very well. A nice civil argument happened.
Sure.
Cool. I'm glad. At least he gave a platform to argue against, right? Right?
Sure.
You're not changing people's minds. It's not possible.
Yeah, but what I actually did really appreciate about it is I did actually hear someone who had a verifiably false view. I got to actually hear what he thought. And yeah, I mean, like a lot of religion, it's not based on any logic or any proof. It is pure faith. So, like you said, no changing minds.
People have seen the gods, or Jesus, or Vishnu, or
Wonka Tonka,
or Zeus as a goose.
Now, Zeus. Oh wait, was he a goose?
I think it was a swan, actually.
Yeah.
People.
I mean, that's
as a swan.
Dude, swans are assholes, and so was Zeus.
Mythology.
Dude, mythology is actually pretty fucked up.
That it is. Most of it is.
Hey, weird energy to start a podcast, huh?
Isn't it? But it is, archaeology is about weird energy. So I went to the Field Museum, and there's a lot of weird energy in the Field Museum. There's a lot of dead things there.
Yeah.
A significant amount of dead things. And not just dead things, but dead people. They're just there on display. Yep. That's wild. I can't just go to a graveyard and just dig up people, but I can sit here and watch this mummified person just chill there. I can be inches away just staring face to face with a mummy.
So at what point does it become archaeology?
Time has to pass. Enough time has to pass.
So like if I see a grave from 1600, okay, can I dig them up? Is that enough time?
No, I think at least 1,000 years.
1,000. All right.
Although there was stuff in there from 1910. So I don't
know. About 110 years and you're good to dig up a grave.
It's also weird because why do we have mummies in Chicago? Why do we have these old coffins and statues from Egypt in Chicago?
Dude, the museum industry is kind of problematic in that exact scenario. Like, just the English, the British museums have a long centuries long history of, raiding other cultures' history and taking them back. I'm sure a lot of Chicago, I imagine, is pretty ethically sourced. Like I bet most of those things are either on loan from other museums, and some is donated. But yeah, weird industry. You're right though. It's weird just to be near dead things and like I paid to be here.
There's a whole wing of just dead animals, taxidermied animals, all over.
Yep.
It's crazy. I mean, it's cool to see them, but crazy.
And well done too. Like that is an
It
art.
is actually well done. It's very well done. They look alive. You feel like you're going to get attacked by the bear. Rawr.
Wow. But like I've got a bison skull in my apartment.
That's true.
Is that wrong?
Yeah.
Well, okay, no, that one probably was not ethically so. But, you know, what am I going to do? Throw it away? Like, is that worse?
You dig a grave for the bison.
If I find a mummy, okay, I'm just out driving to work and I find a mummy, what, am I just going to leave it there? No, I'm going to
probably call the police. I don't think that's supposed to be there.
Okay, so they can get the free mummy. Yeah, okay.
You're right. Take the mummy. Get the mummy's curse. Mm-hmm. It's all on you.
So the one legitimate haunting experience, I say legitimate as I believe hauntings are, which is, I don't know, maybe, who knows, was when my sister and her friend were playing around in this old grave that was in the middle of a farm. And the graves were all from like the 1800s or something. And a lot of spooky shit started happening around our house. It was pretty creepy.
See? Cursed.
Yep. We had the farmer's curse.
This is a podcast about video games, but I do want to talk about, I did go to the Pokemon exhibit.
Oh, wait.
The Field Museum.
Hold on. Wait a minute. No. The Field Museum cannot have a Pokemon exhibit.
The Field Museum has a legitimate fossil Pokemon exhibit.
Oh, it's fossil Pokemon.
You have to pay extra to go into the fossil Pokemon exhibit.
Well, you don't say.
And they have, it's kind of cool because they have stuff, all the stuff in blue was Pokemon stuff. All the stuff in red was real stuff. So a lot of it showed the Pokemon, and then if there was a fossil kind of associated with that Pokemon, it would also show that too.
That's wicked.
It was actually pretty cool and kind of well done. The thing that hurt a little bit, they had both the basic Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle trading card games in a display along with a Game Boy Pocket.
Classic.
And Fire Red, or just Red and Blue, also in display. So things from my childhood are now on a display in a museum, which kind of hurt.
So it only really takes about 20, 30 years to be put in a museum.
I guess.
Whoops.
But they also did have like skeletal recreations of fossil Pokemon.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It was a pretty neat exhibit. I enjoyed it. It was Jen's birthday, so that's what we did.
Cute.
Yeah. It was a good time. I enjoyed it.
Very nice.
And there's exclusive Pokemon Go stuff around there. I got the Excavator Pikachu plushie.
The real reason you went.
Sold exclusively at the Field Museum in Chicago.
Do you have it nearby?
It's upstairs.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
No.
If you want to give me like 30 seconds where you can just ramble on about stuff, I can go get it, but I don't think that's necessary.
I'm gonna leave that up to your judgment.
I'll show it to you after we're done.
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can find some B-roll of it.
There, you can just Google it, honestly. But that was cool.
Nice.
I enjoyed it. It's my dad's birthday too. Happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday, JB. Turning a big 2-1.
That'd be weird.
I don't know. He looks pretty young.
He'd be 21?
Yeah.
Younger than me?
He better call you Papa.
Okay.
No, but for real, happy birthday, JB. You're a good dude. Happy to know you.
Me too. Me too.
Except that time he did leave to go get some milk.
Yeah.
On a pack of
Didn't see him
smokes.
for 27 years, but it's fine.
It's fine. No one's
Fine.
counting.
No one's counting. No, he was very present in my life, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, no, you're a genuinely good dude. And if you are listening, thank you for tuning in and happy birthday.
Did you do anything fun and exciting?
Yeah, well, okay, no, but I did have a fun thing. So my car had a couple things wrong with it. Needed a new battery. The AC was kind of going out. One of my tires, the brake shim, I put non-OEM brakes in. So now the shim is kind of just like a little jingle jangle. So I was like, hey, here's my car, guys. Can you just take a look at this? It shouldn't take long. And of course, the dude who looks at the AC, he's out. He left for the day at like 3 p.m. So, like, hey, can you just leave your car here? Should be done tomorrow, Saturday. I'm like, all right, no big deal. I call Saturday at 10 a.m. and he's like, yeah, it's not going to happen today. I'm like, okay, I kind of wanted my car back. So Monday after work, come back to the dealership, pick up my car, and I'm like, oh, wow, my car's filthy. I typically don't leave it this messy when I'm going to drop it off somewhere. Like, I'll like clean it up. And then I look in the back. I'm like, why are my Amazon packages opening up? Son of a bitch. Someone broke into my car while I was at the dealership.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Luckily, there's nothing worth stealing in my car, so they just made a mess. I think they took like 75 cents and change or like a few quarters, but like, oh, come on.
Man, you have really bad luck with your car getting broken into.
I know. It's just like, first of all, why did the dealership leave it unlocked? They have my damn key. And second,
I'm pretty sure most of those cars are unlocked.
Maybe don't, guys. Like, they just like I look in the back and like there's family photos that were just like in my side compartment, just like strewn about. I'm like, what are these motherfuckers like looking at my family? Like, just yeah. Well, it just feels so violated when your car gets broken into,
Did you talk to the dealer?
Well, I was like, I can't deal with this right now. So I left and then called and left a message and have not heard back. So I'm going to have to call him again tomorrow. I'll be like, hey, Diego, I know I said I wasn't super angry when I called. I have increasingly got more upset. Because this is not cool, dog. Can you like chuck in that battery for free? Because, they didn't charge me for the battery yet because, it's a prorated battery since I got it from them. So they're going to give me a bunch off because it died sooner than it should have. And I'm going to just see if they can just like write it off or something. Because, dude, I know nothing was stolen, but it just sucks having someone go through your car.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
My family photos, my old registration and shit. It's just, ugh.
Can you tell Marcy she's being very distracting?
Sorry, Marmar, I got to move you.
I mean, you don't have to. Don't actually move her. I need Marcy in my life.
Come on, Marcy. Come here. Ow, my finger. God damn it. You. Oh, yeah. Okay, she's getting feisty.
I see that.
Yeah. Marmalade. Yeah. Welcome to the podcast, Marcy. What are your thoughts on Pikachu? She's in a mood. Oh. Okay. Yeah, you are. Yeah. Okay.
She's a big fan of Litten.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And Magikarp.
Yeah.
Did you say Magikarp? You bushy. Yeah.
Cool. Movies.
I cannot wait to talk about what you watched.
Did you watch anything?
Yeah, I put it all in a separate segment.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about that or my stuff first?
I'll do my stuff first because I'm more interested in your stuff. So okay. This is we're doing a new segment, and I haven't quite settled on the name, so I put a few. So our anime content usually does super well, so I'm segregating it into its own little box. So I actually wanted your opinion. What are your thoughts on Weeb World? My favorite that I don't like is the Waifu Wars. and then Waifu Warriors as well. Thoughts on a segment for anime?
So here's the thing. I feel like not all of these animes are going to include a waifu.
I know, but something about the waifu wars just sounds... I don't...
That makes it sound like we are exclusively going to talk about horny anime things for this entire segment.
Agreed, which is why I don't think it should be the segment title. But I couldn't think of anything better. And I agree, it is not representative in any way, shape, or form of what the segment
Hey now. It could. We could each week match up a waifu.
No, okay. So
against another waifu and go to war.
I hard coded in Weeb World, so that's what it'll be for now, unless you have any other opinions.
Yeah.
Cool. So first thing, speaking of waifus, Chainsmoker Cat. After the last episode, I was like, I don't need to watch this, man. It's not for me. It's kind of hard to watch. And then fucking the other day on the weekend, I was like, oh shit, there's a new episode. I should probably check that out, I guess.
What is this on? Because it's
Netflix.
not Crunchyroll.
It's a Netflix original.
God, because I tried to watch it when I was away, but I don't have Netflix.
Oh, but dude, this
I have to watch this. I would have to dedicate extra my own time because I'd have to watch it on my TV because that is the only spot I can get Netflix.
No, you could also download it for a deadhead or something on your phone.
I don't have access to Netflix anywhere else but that.
Oh, because it's not yours.
Yes. No.
No.
Wink.
No. He buys He pays for Netflix.
Yes. Wink.
Wink. Wink.
I don't need big Netflix kids.
You don't need to watch it. That's the problem, though. And you know what? After this episode finished, I said the same goddamn thing of, I don't need to watch any more of this. And then next week, I guarantee you, I'm going to be like, well, I guess I watched it. I don't know. This episode specifically was entirely fan service. It was like running gags of like, oh, you're trying to, as a side job, you're helping me draw some manga panels. Oh, you ruined some of the panels. Don't worry about it. Oh, you want to make it up to me? Here, I'm also drawing this hentai manga. Why don't you pose in schoolgirl uniforms? I'm like, wait, no. Like, why? What? Who? It just...
Okay, so it's Chainsmoker Cat as the first waifu.
Yes, she will be the first waifu, and not a good one. I don't think anyone's pining after her. Okay, yeah. No. But just, dude, I don't know. And I'm gonna watch. I'm at this point, I'm committed, so I'm gonna watch it. But I don't.
Can I just remind you? You guys spent probably 45 minutes to an hour trying to find Rule 34 before we played Dungeons and Dragons.
I guess I'm a curious guy. I don't know what to say. Shit. I know I couldn't find anything. I still think the Chef Boyardee was really pushing it.
No, we're not.
One drawing of Chef Boyardee, Ram and Kirby. Does that count?
I don't know if you noticed. I wasn't really too involved in that conversation.
Well, okay, here's my thing. Rule 34, there's got to be something that doesn't fit it. Like, there just has to be. Like, the world is large enough, there's enough media that I think there should be something. But fuck me, I might be wrong, which, whatever.
Yep.
One Punch Man Season 3. Dude, I came into it expecting to be disappointed, and I was much more disappointed than I thought.
That's impressive.
It's so bad. I mean, the story's fine. Do you mind if I spoil it? I'm going to spoil it.
He punches everything in one punch.
That's the thing. He's barely in it, which is partially a bummer. I mean, I get it. Okay, he has one shtick, and fine. You don't want to overdo it. I did like the one thing they did well is that they focused on a lot of the other heroes that kind of don't get much screen time.
Even when I was reading it, he was barely in it. He was sitting home playing video games while everything else was going on.
Yeah. That's kind of his deal. But in this one, he's just like, no, he's barely in it. But my biggest problem with this, season 1 and 2 had beautiful animation. The fight scenes were exciting. The like characters were interacting. This season 3 is literally like watching an animated manga panel. Like there's one character with only their mouth moving at a time. And other characters will be on screen, but they are motionless, not even hair moving. It was so bad that it was noticeable. And when you notice something's wrong in any piece of media, it's bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was severely disappointed. Apparently, they moved all of their animation budget into, I think it was Solo Leveling or some other anime, which the other anime was done well. And this was just such a letdown.
Womp womp.
Yeah. Last thing I watched that is part of Weeb World, Avatar Aang, The Last Airbender, very recently released on Paramount Plus. This is a hour and a half, hour 40-minute movie that follows the Avatar gang after their adventures. Really cool. Would recommend it if you like Avatar.
I have not watched any. I've watched very little.
Oh, really?
Was not my jam. Not my jam.
One of my favorite series, and this was a good follow up. Well done. They condensed what they wanted to down into a movie. Well,
that's good.
Yeah.
It's hard to do that.
It is. All right, I want to talk about you. What you got?
I am all caught up on X-Men 97.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, I'm missing a whole bunch from the original X-Men animated series.
Oh, gosh.
So I started watching that. And it's a noticeable difference between X-Men 97 and the X-Men animated series. But it's good background, I guess.
Okay.
So I would say X-Men 97 is worth a watch. X-Men the animated series.
Really?
It's Saturday morning cartoons, so like it is what it is. Also, it's X-Men 97 is definitely for a different audience than the animated series.
It's for the Alex of the world,
I guess. It's just more adult, I guess. Real problems come up, I guess.
Well, yeah, the animated series is from 92, so yeah, that was like height of...
Yes. Yeah, no, it's...
Yeah.
But it's a direct continuation of the animated series.
That's cool.
So that's kind of why I wanted to go watch it, and I had a lot of downtime.
Oh, snap. Is that Gambit?
It is Gambit. He's the main character in it.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to watch this on my weekends now.
Are you going to watch the full thing or just 97?
No, I'm going to watch the original series.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean watch 97? Oh, is it because 97? Is that when the series ended or something?
Yes. So the new they started doing it again last year or 2 years ago. So X-Men 97 is a continuation of the animated series in the same kind of animation style, but done today.
Yeah, I think we talked about this a while ago. That's really cool.
Yeah, I watched the first season when it came out, and the new one is still being made, so...
Oh, dude, they even got a lot of the same cast.
Yes.
That is so cool. Well done, Disney.
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting concept, and they're doing it fairly well, I think. Bringing the old series kind of up to date.
Yeah, totally.
With, I imagine, a much bigger budget.
Yes. Almost certain.
Yes. I watched Flow on an airplane. Had no idea what it was before watching it. It just looked kind of adorable because it's a black cat.
Yeah.
And it follows this black cat as the world around him is getting flooded.
And it's not like there's no dialogue or something,
There's
right?
zero dialogue. There's a bunch of animal noises. And that's all you get. I was really weirded out. I don't know if weirded out is the right word, but the animation was kind of weird because the actual animals themselves, when it gets zoomed up and close to them, looks really kind of janky.
Really?
But everything else around looks phenomenal. I don't know what happened with it. That's probably my only gripe with this movie. It was actually a really interesting and captivating movie. But the close-up animation was a little weird. That's my only thing.
Oh, you weren't kidding. The animation's really weird.
But everything else is, all the backgrounds, everything else, even when the animals are kind of far away, it looks fine. It's just when it gets close, it looks like a 2000s CGI animation type of thing.
Like that don't look right. What am I supposed to do with this?
You get over it, I think.
Yeah. Who made this? Was this Pixar or was this DreamWorks? Or is this neither?
It's an indie thing, I think.
Oh, okay. That kind of tracks, I guess.
There was about 2 minutes when you start it. It just goes from one. You know how you have the kind of studios that helped?
Yeah.
Like they do their little animation things. It just kept going. 2 minutes of just studio after studio after studio after studio. I was like, dude.
It's better than when they do like the same 5 studios, like 3 or 4. Oh, wow, this looks really sad. Is this a sad one?
Kind of. It's yes and no. It's open to interpretation.
The backgrounds are gorgeous. The water is beautiful.
Yes, agreed. It's everything else is so good. It's just the animals are kind of weird.
That's so bizarre.
I feel like there's a lot of open interpretation in this movie, and kind of you can take a bunch of different things kind of in various directions. Like there's multiple meanings of how you can kind of look at a bunch of things that happen in this.
Okay.
In my mind.
Yeah.
Could be cut and dry for other people, but
no.
Okay.
No, not possible.
It's good though. If you're looking for, I don't want to say a feel-good movie because it's not, but it's intriguing. Intriguing animated movie, I guess.
This feels like a very good airplane movie.
Oh, it was a great airplane movie. I was very captivated by it.
And it's one of those ones where I feel like, yeah, you know, I scroll past it, and I'm always like, nah, not today. But if I'm trapped on an airplane,
yeah, it was great. It was great, and you know, your selection's not the greatest on an airplane, so. All right, let's talk obsession. I'm obsessed with obsession.
I don't know if you need to be obsessed,
but it was really good. It was really good.
I liked it so much better than I thought I would. We're gonna spoil this because I really want to talk about it. Heads up, people.
We're spoiling.
Well, should we?
So, I don't know.
Fuck it. Let's do it. I really want to talk about the ending. We'll say that for the end, naturally.
Okay, so the premise of Obsession is we'll announce spoilers before we start spoiling. The premise of Obsession is dude likes girl doesn't necessarily like him. Dude, too much of a bitch to do anything about it. Goes to store, finds toy wish thing. Is like, ha ha ha. Breaks it. Girl loves him more than anyone else in the world. To a detriment, and shit goes south from there.
And they live happily ever after.
And they live happily ever after, get married, have some wonderful kids. The kids grow up to win Nobel Peace Prizes, and everything's great. And I love this movie because it was such a happy, feel-good ending.
Dude, the cinematography, the thing that I noticed was the lighting, the way they lit the girl. The girl stole the show, 100%. I don't know who that actor is.
I did. And then I forgot. It's Indy Navarrete, I think, something like that.
Dude, she just...
Yeah, Indy Navarrete.
Oh,
I don't know why I'm adding like a Navarrete.
Indy Navarrete, especially because that's probably Native American or some type of indigenous name.
I don't know. She was born in Tucson.
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 But she played crazy so well. Oh. Yes.
No, she did a phenomenal job.
But the thing that kept getting me is I knew where the story was going, but it kept doing things that I couldn't predict. It kept like unsettling and thrilling and it's beautiful.
Yeah, and even the things that I feel like you knew were coming were done in a weird and different way.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. I've seen a lot of comparison to Get Out in this. I don't know. I haven't seen Get Out. That's kind of next.
You haven't?
I haven't, dude. Jen's actually watching horror movies with me, so like we're on a binge. So all the most recent horror movies within the past like 5-6 years, I'm going for it.
Okay, well then you have to watch Get Out, Nope, and what's Jordan Peele's third one? Yes, all great. I think Nope is my favorite.
Okay,
it's got more comedy to it.
Gotcha. Well, so the director Curry Barker, I know I read somewhere he took a lot of inspiration from Jordan Peele. He, along with Ian, the actor who played Ian, have their own little YouTube channel. It's a comedy YouTube channel. I haven't checked anything out. I should probably, but it was great because there was a bunch of comedy in this.
Yep.
Like, it was super unsettling, but she'd go from like super crazy mode to just like, okay. And then it was like those little funny moments that kind of, I feel like, helped. She was also really good at switching back and forth too.
Oh yeah, dude. Well, and it's like you said, there's comedy bits, but at the same time, there's this like undertone of like, it's unsettling that she just did that. You're like, oh gosh.
Okay, spoilers.
Oh yeah, actually, before we do spoilers, animal cruelty. There's some mild things done. There's some things done to a cat that if you don't like seeing weird stuff happen to animals, maybe don't watch this. So spoiler time right now. You can't cook the cat. You can't do that. Oh shit.
Yeah, I knew something was going to be weird with the sandwich, but like, man.
I thought it was going to be that she put his hair in it or her hair in it, not it was cat.
Yeah, because, that's how because he cut the hair and then he had sandwich.
Man. Oh.
That's.
Yep.
No, go
ahead. No, please.
No, I don't want to talk.
I was going to go to the end, so you have something else to say.
I was just going to say this: the switching back and forth from, like when they were kissing the first time, and she like bounced back. It's like, what the fuck? And then like immediately you just switch back to that. The biggest thing was when they were at the party, and so I thought just in total was phenomenal with the weird ass story about Hansel and Gretel. The delivery on that was so good. And then she went from like going at it to immediately like, no, like, and then just stabbing her. Oh my God.
Man, dude, that scene was so uncomfortable to watch because you could just imagine, and everyone else played it so straight.
No one's looking. Just like,
Yeah.
fuck?
How about those Jello shots? Fuck.
The other thing was the car. When they were sitting in the car, I you could tell that she was just gonna kind of run up and whatnot. But like, I thought it was just gonna be like a knock at the door, like, what the fuck you doing?
Yep.
Smash, and then just aggressively beating. Like, oh my god, dude.
The gore was so good. So this was actually made by my favorite film studio, Blumhouse. I don't know if you've recognizably seen one before.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
Happy Death Day.
Oh, that was a Blumhouse too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they started with Paranormal Activity, and this is where they are now. It's really cool to see. The gore was well done without being. It was a bit much at times. Like that scene with the face smashing. It
just went on so long.
And then when they pan to the face, the effects are so good.
Yeah, I audibly said, "What the fuck?" when it happened.
Dude, it just gets so unhinged from a little bit before that onward, and then like, dispose of the body, but then you see it later, you're like,
yeah.
Oh man.
All right,
and
so the ending.
The ending. Oh crap, what did I even want to say about that? One, I really started to hate the guy towards the end. He's a real piece of shit.
Oh, he was a piece of shit, I feel like, the entire time.
Well, I kind of hoped he was an underdog kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of felt bad for him, but at the end of the day, he was still a piece of shit.
Yeah, but like I can understand someone making a wish like that. I can't understand someone going along with it for that long. So yeah. But no, I did not expect the ending to go exactly that way. I didn't think he was gonna die that way. I totally thought he was gonna redeem himself and kill himself. But no! He was a piece of shit and couldn't do it.
Technically, he did kill himself.
I guess.
He was a piece of shit the entire movie. I mean, dude, when he was calling about the wish, like he's like, "Oh, I don't want to get rid of the wish. I just want to alter it a little." Like, come on, man. At that point, you're just like, "Okay, get the wish done. Like, this is over."
That fucking guy too. No, actually, I'm sorry, we can't do that.
That was actually Curry Barker.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
But no, he didn't kill himself because he was going to undo it, but then she made the wish.
So he still killed himself.
It was an accident, though. It was
an accidental killing of himself.
Which I guess is still killing yourself, but he was going to undo it. And I was like, man. But yeah, so good. So good.
Apparently, too, they were all supposed to die.
Oh, even her.
Yeah. But Curry Barker's dad was like, "No, leave her alive to deal with the repercussions."
Mm-hmm.
And it'd be more unsettling that way, which I agree. Because could you imagine just like snapping out of that and you're in a house, all three of your closest friends are just dead.
Mm-hmm.
And because it seemed like she was cognizant of what was going on.
Yeah. In some fashion, at least.
Yes.
What was the name? Curry Barker?
Yeah.
So oh wow, he kind of looks like Justin from Whole Foods a little bit. He has, oh gosh, he has an upcoming movie that's in the same universe. Oh man, it's got an actor I'm really excited for. It's about ghost hunters or something. Man, sorry, I gotta go to this fool's Wikipedia page. Anything but ghosts. That's what it's called. TBD release date. It's another Blumhouse. Aaron Paul's in it. That's right.
Oh, okay.
I'm really, really excited because, yeah, man, this one got me horny for this director and writer or whatever the hell else he does.
Yeah, it was really good. It was really good. I enjoyed it. Hopefully, it continues.
This movie does just kind of show that indie and like YouTube stars and like the smaller people can actually make really good movies. Like this and Iron Lung was another one. I'm happy that smaller people are getting a chance because I think they have they're less afraid to take risks. Like, and this guy probably had a vision and was able to execute it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
I mean, it starts from somewhere, though, because obviously this wasn't the first thing that this dude's made, and he had, the backings of Blumhouse with him.
Yeah, but like it's the same with A24. This isn't like a Harvey Weinstein being like, what is it? Kids these days love Pokemon or love Winnie the Pooh. Let's fucking put Winnie. Like it's the indie stuff seems to have more heart.
Yes, 100%.
And Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey was indie, and that was horrible, intentionally so. That's a bad example.
Okay, we spent 40 minutes on movies. On archaeology and movies. Gaming news.
Gaming news. There, we got 15 minutes.
Spoilers are over. Spoilers are over. Spoilers are over.
Luke kills Han Solo.
Damn, dude.
I know. And then Snape says, "Oh, I'm your father, Dumbledore," and it's crazy.
And he was dead the whole time.
Now that part's actually true.
Is there a way we can mark spoilers somehow?
Yeah, I can have like a spoiler text anytime we give a spoiler. Yeah, the notes.
Okay. That feels really shitty if you're just scrolling through that and you're just like, yeah, just doing this thing.
Spoiler warning. Yeah, I mean there's chapters, so like, you're right though. It'll display a spoiler warning, an actual spoiler warning.
I don't think it needs to be like right in your face, but maybe like on the corner or something.
No, it'll just be text that pops up wherever. I mean, I can have it literally wherever you want. If you want it to cover my face, so they don't have to see my mug, that's fine.
You're so beautiful, though.
No, the ladies love Alec. We've seen it in all the metrics.
Okay.
Actually, dude, like no woman listened to this.
Right.
It's like 99% male. Like it is insane.
Know your audience. Okay, so we do talk about the waifu wars then.
Yes. And so far, Chainsmoker Cat. Someone please, we need a better waifu.
Okay, so the Chainsmoker Cat is the top of our waifu wars. She is the waifu.
She is bae.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
No, we're here to talk about video games.
Video game accessories.
Shit, you already put that one in there.
I did already put. It's fine. No,
we'll talk about it.
Just leave it. Okay. So the Xbox servers were down for over, I think, 16 hours as of this morning. I don't know if they came back up. I should probably know. I should have probably checked that.
I think they were intermittent.
Okay. Either way, one might have an online outage and be like, you know what? I can play my physical media. Xbox disagrees because you could not even play local disc-owned games when the Xbox servers were down.
Dude, I can't even. Come on.
It's kind of funny to me that both PlayStation and Xbox announced, kind of we're getting away from physical media, and both of them have had issues one way or the other with the online or diskless kind of realm.
Yep.
So it doesn't bode well. He's a little funny. He's funny. He's haha. You guys see, this is what happens.
Maybe you shouldn't have DRM and disc only. Maybe.
It'll still happen.
Yeah, and I think it should.
Diskless?
Yeah.
Don't let the internet hear you.
I mean, overall, it's going to. And I think it should. It's going to make things cheaper. Things are already super expensive. Also,
the internet hear you.
Dude, like, someone commented on one of our YouTube things, and I started typing a response, and then I thought better of it. He's like, it was about something about not being able to play your games because it's diskless, and he's like, well, you're going to be someone like, oh, I'm going to be laughing when you can't play your game because the servers are offline. I'm like, well, I probably don't want to play it at that point. Like,
well, and if it was an Xbox game anyway, you're not playing it apparently.
Which is also insane. But that's DRM. I think DRM is even shittier. Like shit.
There's no winning. You don't know anything.
There isn't. And it does suck, but what are you gonna do? Make them produce discs forever? I think they.
Yes.
I accept our digital only future.
What if we don't custom order the discs?
I mean, I realistically, I think they should just charge like $20 extra for it or something crazy. As long as they have a way to play it, because I think PlayStation, what they're gonna do is probably the best way to do it. Here's this separate add-on. If you want to pay for it, you're more than welcome. Like that's the best way to do it. Give people an option, but I don't want to go back and play Splatoon 2.
Why would I want to think?
No, it's what I know.
What are you going to do? Play Splatoon Raiders? The hottest new Splatoon game?
Kind of want to, but I just installed Black Flag, so I gotta load that up. I literally have to hit play first.
You should hit play. It's pretty good.
I know. Well, I guess I technically don't, but I have it on good authority. But yeah,
I feel like there's got to be some sort of physical option. Like you said, even if it's a little extra, even if you have to buy an accessory for it, I think that having the option would be nice. People would still bitch about it, but they'll buy it anyway if you really want it.
What's going to happen is that the PS7 and the Xbox, whatever they're going to call
3.
it. Oh, don't Xbox, if you're listening, don't please. 361. The next
360 Series Z.
The Xbox Switch. No, the next generation will, but I think the generation after is going to be completely disc or completely physical medialess, minus Nintendo. They love cards.
I don't know. I still think they'll try to do discless.
I don't think they would. I mean, what's their incentive to?
Well, discless with accessory.
I think the next generation, yes. I think after that, there's physical media is just going to be like gone.
It's
well, because other than a video game, what else would you use a CD for?
To play music, to watch a DVD or Blu-ray.
Dog, if we're talking like 15, 20 years,
to play your A-track.
I don't think
to scratch the records.
I don't think discs are going to hold up the same way vinyl does.
Wicca.
Like no one wants cassettes.
You don't know that. I'm sure someone wants the cassette.
I'm sure someone. Very few people want cassettes.
Cool.
Yeah.
So there's a WoW scandal.
Whoa.
Which I was very surprised to see this break into mainstream media. Mainstream gaming media, at least. It's not breaking into CBS wasn't like, WoW is going crazy. So what happened was this group was running Mythic Plus Dungeon. It's a time dungeon thing. And apparently a game master was watching from the heavens.
As they
do. The game master was friends with, I think, 3 or 4 of the people in the group. And the group was like, wouldn't it be so funny if you just killed that guy and we timed it? Ha ha ha. And so the game master did. And the other dude in the group was like, I don't think you should be doing this. So he posted logs about it, and then it blew up, and then it became a whole thing. And I don't know exactly what happened. I know the runs eventually got scrubbed. I'm pretty sure something happened to the game master, but I feel like it blew up a lot bigger than it needed to. Like, at the end of the day, these people already timed this dungeon. It wasn't a huge thing, but it was.
I think the time being scrubbed should be the end of it. Anything else is dumb.
It should be the end of it for that group, yes. For the game master, do whatever you want internally.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't think this needs to be a news story. A topic debated for a whole week at least.
Jeez. How's the WoW circle feeling about this?
They're not happy because you could just have how many times has this happened in the past where people are going for the top scores and maybe a GM is overlooking and they touched to death something and then they timed it.
What is that?
What is what?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't have your camera. What was that? It's your ring.
The ring, yeah. It spins. I don't know if you know that or not.
No, I don't. Dude, I lost my fidget ring. I'm so pissed.
Oh, I still have it.
Damn it. I gotta steal it. I gotta heist it. But I thought, yeah, it's dumb. This shouldn't have been news.
It's news, though.
It is news. It is funny.
Miyamoto is defending against remakes.
Yeah.
And he brings up a good point, and I think it's justified. And I imagine that's why everyone's buying remakes, though, too. So his biggest thing was, A, it brings stuff up to date. B, it introduces a new generation to games that they might not have experienced. Like, how many kids are actually going to be playing Ocarina of Time for the first time when this game comes out? I read somewhere earlier today that the actor playing Link in the live-action Zelda
was
8 years old when Breath of the Wild came out. So he didn't actually play it initially. He watched playthroughs of it.
Mm.
And that's Breath of the Wild. So Ocarina of Time, this dude, there's no way, unless he was a connoisseur for retro games, he didn't play Ocarina of Time.
Almost certainly not.
Which I also would imagine there's plenty of the youths who have not played Ocarina of Time. And this will be their first foray into Ocarina of Time.
So I just say foray.
But I agree. The wonderful thing about remakes is you don't have to buy it if you don't want to. If you've decided that you have played that game to hell and back, you don't have to buy it.
Unless it's Ocarina of Time, in which case I am legally obligated to buy it.
You would buy it anyway.
Yes, but I'm legally obligated if it's Ocarina of Time.
But you would buy it anyway.
Yeah, they got me by the balls.
Exactly. You don't count.
The one thing he didn't seem to mention is that, and then I think I like most about all these remakes are, a lot of times this is what the developers wanted to make, but the technology literally was impossible to make at the time.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Which I think is really cool. It's probably not going to be the case in Ocarina, but that was Star Fox the most recent Star Fox is what was intended. This is what they had in their mind. And what they made was good, but this is what they really wanted to make. And that's so cool.
And it was a good remake. Miyamoto also he was dropping bombs out here this week.
Ooh.
And another thing, he said, the reason why Nintendo is particularly supported globally is that we don't start by asking what's popular now, but rather we've consistently continued to create what we consider fun to play. And I'm sure he said it exactly like that in full English, no Japanese.
No.
But I mean, he's right? Like, that's why Nintendo's successful. Like, they've certainly had flops. Wii U. There's been a bunch of games that just haven't quite hit.
ARMS?
arms, a lot of the Paper Marios.
Most of them, I would say.
The Wii one was really good. Both N64 ones were really good. But I agree. I do think I hope we see a shift, and I think it's kind of happening, back to what people want to play versus all these live service battle pass, throw some stuff out there, see what sticks, and hope you get the next big hit type of thing. Because I really feel like people are kind of over it after 10 plus years of the same thing with a different skin.
Yeah, I feel like this exact sentiment is part of the reason that Xbox is struggling so much.
Yes, because that's all they've done.
Yeah, for the past, like, that they built their business around this, and with Game Pass, they implemented this, and everyone's going to love Game Pass. They'll just give us money. It's like, well, no. If you put a bunch of trash on here, I'm just going to have to sort through the trash.
It was good. Game Pass was great when you first got it. You're like, oh man, there's so many games to play, but then you go through it and yeah, it's a lot of trash. I think the biggest thing was they stopped adding good things to Game Pass.
Yep. That are fun to play.
Yeah, because when you first get Game Pass, you can go through the back catalog of Xbox games that you haven't played, and it's great. There's so many games to play. I got a good probably 6 months to a year out of Game Pass with stuff that I wanted to play, and then it was just, I guess I'll try this. I'm not seeing a lot of love for Game Pass these days.
No, the opposite. Not even from Xbox, dude.
I feel like it's got to be going out.
Yeah,
way, right?
I mean, they've already shifted focus. Like, I don't think it'll ever leave, because like even PlayStation has like PSN Now or PSN Plus or whatever they call it.
That was in response to Game Pass, though.
Yeah, but I think they would lose a lot of money if they just dropped it.
PlayStation Plus has also always gave you at least 2 free games.
Well, now it's like the Epic Game Store where you just owned it, right?
No, you have to have PlayStation Plus.
Oh, so if I stop subscribing, I can't play Resogun anymore.
Correct.
Got it.
Because right now I don't have PS Plus, so most of my library on my PlayStation I cannot play.
You're fine.
Yeah. And they also take a lot longer to put stuff on PlayStation Plus than Game Pass. There's no day one on PlayStation Plus.
Almost like they want people to buy their games.
It's weird. I know. Don't ask questions.
Oh,
that's all I got on that.
PSN and Xbox service outages are what?
We already talked about that.
I know.
Come on, get with the time.
You said to keep it in here, so I did. Oh, I actually don't think we mentioned PlayStation Network was also part of that. Was it just Xbox?
Yes.
No other comments.
So Marvel Token has DLC announcements already.
Yep.
They announced Phoenix Cyclops at Comic-Con. And I know there's going to be DLC for this game. It's a fighting game. Fighting games historically have DLC. It keeps things fresh. You get new characters. Who doesn't want to play as Phoenix Cyclops and not just normal Cyclops?
I'd rather have anyone else, but okay.
No,
you're right.
You want Phoenix Cyclops. Would you rather have normal Cyclops? Who would you rather have other than Cyclops?
Gambit? Is Gambit in there?
No.
How about Gambit?
No.
How about Phoenix Thanos?
You can't throw Thanos. Thanos is irrelevant these days.
You're right.
That was 2012.
You're right. I mean, dude, there's... So is regular Cyclops actually not in it?
No, it's Phoenix Cyclops.
Okay, well, at least there's a Cyclops. I feel like Cyclops is a staple.
Yeah, kind of.
How about Nightcrawler? Is Nightcrawler in this?
No.
Nightcrawler should be in there.
He could be. Maybe he's part of the Phoenix team.
How about Spider-Man? Is Spider-Man in there?
Spider-Man's in there, man.
How many? Spider-Pig?
There's no Spider-Pig. It's just Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man's actually... No, Penny Parker's in it as well.
Okay, cool. Okay, so there's at least 2.
Yes. You gotta have Penny Parker.
Dude, I hate Don't you dare give me DLC before the game is like.
Well, they're giving you DLC before the game's out.
Dude, put it in the damn. That is base game then. Like, it's okay
that's the thing. I get they're probably not done with it. They're still testing, but like realistically, they probably have a year or two planned DLC going on here.
Yeah.
But it just feels bad. Feels so bad.
Every company's going to have a roadmap or a pipeline. Like, they know they're going to add these characters, but don't fucking tease it like it's, oh, we're almost done with this. It's like, well, then put it in the damn base game.
I mean, the great thing is I don't like Cyclops, so I don't feel the need to buy this DLC. He is kind of a wiener.
He's kind of a wiener.
Jean should go for Logan. I'm just throwing that out there.
Wait. Jean and Cyclops are a thing?
Yeah.
No. Jean's a babe.
Clearly, you have zero X-Men knowledge.
No. The closest I got to X-Men was Static Shock, which isn't even... I think that might have even been DC.
It wasn't either.
Oh, dude. There is a DC fighting game that was like announced or revealed.
The mobile game?
Yeah, and then I saw it was a mobile game.
It looked like a mobile game. I was watching the trailer because like, why is there a DC fighting game? Injustice was actually announced. And I was like, watching the gameplay, this is a mobile game, sure as shit. And most of the comments were, why is there a DC fighting game when Injustice is a thing?
And why is it on a mobile? Like, why? Who wants to do a fighting game on your phone?
A lot of people. Do you own a phone, Derek?
It's like when back in the early days where before I had a smartphone, I had an iTouch. I paid like $7 for Call of Duty.
And it was the best thing ever?
It was cool, but even at the time, I'm like, this kind of runs like dog shit.
Yes, it does. Because it probably would run better now.
Yeah, but it doesn't feel good to play. Like that.
No.
That dumb little like thumb slider joystick just doesn't feel good.
But the mobile market is not catered towards. I don't want to say actual gamers, but I'm going to say actual gamers.
Hardcore gamers such as Derek Harris of the world.
Hardcore gamers such as Derek Harris. The mobile market is catered towards Audrey Harris.
You ain't wrong.
And Larry Harris.
Hey, he's blind. He's legally blind. You shut the hell up.
He could still play Daredevil. He could even though that's a Marvel thing and that's not. But it's, I don't know if DC has a blind superhero. They're not as inclusive as Marvel is.
I'm sure they have a blind superhero.
I'm sure they do, but I can't think of one on the top of my head. But I'm also not as versed in DC as I am in Marvel.
But yeah, this news made me sad because when I saw this, I'm like, oh shit, I had no idea this game was out already. Alec would have been like talking about it. No, because it's not.
Midnight.
I've literally never even heard.
First appearance was All American Comics number 25, April of 1941.
Have I even seen Doc?
He's blind in normal daylight, but gains pitch perfect vision in total darkness.
What series is he?
He is also a brilliant physician and medical doctor.
Dude, DC sucks, man.
He's a blind doctor.
Yeah.
To be fair, Doctor Strange had shaky hands, man.
He also had magic powers.
Maybe Dr. Midnight has magic powers.
What is he from though? I know you mentioned the comic, but like, was he from his own thing?
All American Comics number 25. Clearly.
Is that just like random comics?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't
published in American comic books. I think it is literally just a combination of comic books. Hey, DC, why does your shit suck? Like, why is it just bad?
Batman's good.
Okay. Static Shock was good.
That's not DC. I cannot emphasize this enough that it's not DC.
Okay, Justice League had something. Had some Teen Titans. Teen Titans was good.
Teen Titans was good.
Yeah.
Although I'm pretty sure that started off as Titans.
Sure, but I mean, I know I have never once heard the Titans referenced, yet I have heard Teen Titans many times over.
Okay. But that Teen Titans also heavily involved Batman.
Did it?
So, I mean, you got Robin.
Robin ain't Batman though?
He's basically Batman.
Yeah, I know. Which I was always confused about the Teen Titans timeline because like wasn't Robin like much older when he met Batman? Was he actually a teen?
There's been a lot of Robins.
Yeah, and then there's like a third Robin that's not Robin, it's Nightwing or Robin.
Well, Nightwing was Robin grown up.
Oh, so he's the Batman Robin. The Robin of Batman.
What?
He becomes Batman, but he doesn't want to be Batman.
Sure. So he's Nightwing.
Wasn't there like a third dude? I don't know. DC sucks.
There's been Dick Grayson.
Yes. Dick.
There's that's who Nightwing is.
Wait, Robin's name isn't Robin?
No.
It's Dick Grayson.
The first Robin dies. And Dick Grayson comes.
Yes.
And then he becomes Nightwing. Something Todd, who eventually becomes the Hood. No, Red Hood.
Red Hood, yes. Also, there's 4 Robins.
The Hood is Marvel. And then his son becomes Robin.
Wait, so Robin gets brought back?
No.
Or that final Robin you just mentioned. So the Robin I know is actually this long lineage.
Yes. Of Robins. There's been a lot of Robins.
DC, hey, guys. Like, Superman sucks. Too serious.
And Damian is probably some sort of hellish entity, because it's Batman and Talia al Ghul's kid. And Talia al Ghul is Ra's al Ghul's daughter, which is basically the devil. So he's...
How did they... I would love to see that date play out.
I'm sure it did in some comic.
Ugh.
God, dude, I cannot think of it. Alec
Baldwin.
No. Now I need to look up the list of Robins. Jason Todd, that's what it was.
Jason Todd. I was just about to say.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I guess Dick Grayson was the first. Who died?
Are you sure it wasn't just Dick Grayson?
Oh, no, Jason Todd died. And later returned as Red Hood. Oh, apparently there was Tim Drake. I forgot about Tim Drake. And Stephanie Brown.
So all these people worked with Batman.
And then Damian Wayne.
When does Batman die? Or retire?
He doesn't.
So Batman has like 7 proteges. Many of which who die or leave or... And you know what? The real hero of the whole story is Alfred.
Yeah, 100%.
Truly.
He's the real G.
He's the real Batman.
So yeah, there were 5 Robins.
Ugh.
But 1 Batman.
There's okay, there could only be 1.
Okay. There's Pokemon stores in Japan are trying to do facial recognition to prevent scalping.
Oh, good for them, man. Good for them.
You gotta fight it somehow, right?
Yeah, I mean, purchase limits, I guess, but yeah.
That was the good thing about Pokemon is it was there. It was available. It didn't cost too much. You could just, if you needed to get a card, you paid $10, $20 for a good card, and it was in your hands.
Mm-hmm.
Now I checked the price. They gave you 2 promo cards for going to the Field Museum. It was $35 for these promo cards that you can literally get as a normal card. The only thing that makes it special is it has a little excavator Pikachu face on it.
$35?
That was the last sold price of this card.
Oh,
not that great.
$35 for a card that isn't even going to see play.
It might. I don't know. But yeah, it's ridiculous.
Unbelievable. So now the only cheap one left is Yu-Gi-Oh! And no one wants to play that game.
This is why I can't do trading card games, man. I don't know. I'm too cheap for it.
And the online stuff just, like, I got into Pokemon, the online TCG, but it's not the same.
No, it doesn't grab me. Like when we played, that was great.
That was great.
You could sit there. We had like 3 decks, but we played match after match after match. But it doesn't feel good.
Mm-hmm.
Even going to local tournaments, that was fun.
Yeah, got stomped, but it was fun.
Yeah, I expected to.
Yeah, well, I expected to at least like win one match. Nah,
I won one.
No, let's say your opponent lost that one.
I would have won my next one if time didn't run out.
Yeah.
And the kid I was playing was like, "You want to flip for it?" And I was like, "Sure, whatever."
Hey man, that little kid cheated.
He did. Honestly, he did.
And I don't think it was intentional. Maybe it was. Who knows?
Yeah. He did. I wasn't going to say anything. I didn't care enough.
Same. I didn't care enough to be like, all right, whatever.
So how about Jay and Silent Bob's joint venture?
Yeah, so there were a couple things that came out of San Diego Comic-Con. One was the release date for God of War 2/16/2027. If that wasn't already announced, I don't think the date.
It wasn't. It was known that it was going to be sometime in 2027 because they announced that it was going to have a disc. And Sony famously announced that they were getting rid of this in 2028.
Yep. But anyways, back to Jay and Silent Bob's joint venture. Get it? Joint, because they smoke weed. It's a cozy.
Oh, I get it.
Or
is this a weed farming sim?
Yes, it is a cozy weed farming sim.
That's fun.
I'm just surprised that Jay and Silent Bob are still. That's actually the entire reason I wrote this down. Jay and Silent Bob are still relevant in any way, shape, and form. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Cool.
Yeah. Cool.
They're Kevin Smith, man. He's doing it. Dude, Kevin Smith was on what's the Rob Lowe show?
The game show?
Yeah.
Oh.
Where they stand in squares and things pop up and you have to answer, go back and forth.
Chart. Some dumb
Mental
Samurai? The floor.
Yeah, Kevin Smith was on the floor.
Wonderful. How'd he do?
Yeah. He didn't win.
Yeah.
I don't think he did bad though.
Dude, I don't know what it is about Rob Lowe. I don't like him.
You don't like Rob Lowe?
No, I think he's funny. I enjoy it when I see him in things. I don't like him or his characters.
You literally don't like any of Rob Lowe's characters?
No, and like I said, I think he's very funny. I love when I see him in stuff, but like I do not.
You don't like Chris Traeger?
No, I really don't.
Number 2?
Holy shit, was he number 2? Oh my god, what? Holy shit. I never put that to. He looks so young.
Yo, this is wild. It's wild because he played young number 2.
Yeah.
But he's in the Verizon had a new commercial with all the characters from Austin Powers, and he looks like the dude who played old number 2 kind of now.
Very nice.
So it was like perfect casting. But yes, he was number 2.
Yeah, no, you're right. When I think about it, I'm like, oh yeah, I never put that together. Wow. Are we getting a new Austin Powers?
He seems like a good dude.
No, he does. I don't like the characters he plays, I think is the thing.
Chris?
I really don't.
Wow.
I think he and Anne are a good fit, but his characters typically rub me the wrong way. Even like the game show.
Is it because it's like basically you?
It could, very, very probably. I'm not that positive though.
I don't know, man. You're pretty peppy. It's toned down a little bit as the years have passed, but you're pretty peppy.
Because I'm an old man now. No energy to be positive. All the life has been drained out of my soul from the demon that's been sucking it.
You would walk into a room and hug every person you saw.
I mean, I can't do that because I'm in a professional world.
But you would.
I did hug everyone on my way out of my last job, to be fair.
There you go.
Even the CEO's wife who was HR, I'm like, I'm going to give you a hug. Is that okay?
Well, you got consent.
Yeah, no, of course. I mean, it's HR. You got it.
You gotta.
You got
it. You gonna play God of War?
Goofy? Oh, no.
Coffee?
No. See, here's the problem. I got this Rivals of Aether game. I want to play with my boy, right? There's also an Avatar fighting game I kind of want to play.
Oh, that does not look good.
Really? This die rolls too many ones. I think it's fucking cheating.
So it might just be that I have zero attachment to Avatar, but I watched some basic gameplay and it didn't seem like anything that special.
It's probably going to be like the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl compared to Smash.
But I also, we probably have different requirements for a fighting game. So
no, I think you're right. I think I'm attached to the characters and not in any way, shape, or form the game, and it's probably going to be dog shit.
Okay. That don't let me hinder your enjoyment of life.
Here's the thing: I really want to spank you on Rivals of Aether a couple times, and that's going to take practice.
Dude, I am dog shit with anyone but Fleet.
Really?
I did some unranked with some dude. I started off as Fleet, just fucking hit him good, hit him hard.
Well, hot damn.
And then I switched to, I just did random because I didn't know who to play.
Yeah.
And he beat me with every single other person I played except for Fleet. I went back to Fleet, beat him every single time.
Wow.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm not even that good with Fleet. I did get to gold, but I'm not that
yeah.
I feel like I'm not that good. Like I was getting shit on right before this podcast. But so I'm not joking when I say I could play literally any other character, which I would play, because I do want to learn someone that's not Fleet, because I need to have some other options, because there's certain characters that I lose, I would say 90% of the time with.
Wow.
Against when I'm playing against them. So I need to have some other character.
Mina the Hollower.
She's not out yet, man.
When she is,
then I will main Mina.
Well, maybe not main. Maybe play the character you're good at.
No, I will main Mina. Mina's life.
Mina is bae.
Mina is love. Just as a side note, I thought this was kind of funny. There was a news article on a reputable gaming website that stated that Sony and Xbox would be killing the secondhand physical market if they go discless.
Yes.
Yeah, no shit.
We can't do the thing if the thing doesn't exist.
Exactly.
Okay. What? You got me there.
Are we in that place as a society where that's the news we're reporting is the things that aren't going to exist can't exist?
Dude, truly though, news media is there's an indie resurgence of certain podcasts and other like actual news media, like, you know, breaking news media. But dude, it's bad. Like, mainstream media is just so hard to I literally can't read it anymore.
So you should exclusively listen to the commentators for all of your gaming news, despite the fact that it's out a week later.
No, man, I fucking got this one.
Okay.
Dude, I'm fucking on it. Every time there's a new issue, we squash that bug. Sometimes it takes a week. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying.
No,
just saying.
No, I mean, it's fair criticism.
These things take time.
These things
Perfection takes time.
Yes.
And clearly, we are perfection personified in a podcast.
So I did give up a little early before it was completely fixed. So there is like 10 minutes of me going, well, you're... browsing my... And I saw that, I'm like, I think it's funnier if I leave that in and more effort. So it's in.
Perfect.
I totally could have removed it probably pretty easily, but I decided no. So it pops up technical difficulties, and then there's just like 10 minutes of you.
Beautiful. Did you play anything?
I downloaded and installed Black Flag Resync.
Cool.
As far as I got before I've been very busy between work and then getting that fucking thing to sync, dude. Oh, but I got it.
I'm amazed because, dude, last week was a lot of technical difficulties.
But each of those bugs is now automatically handled. Nice.
To be honest, I thought that episode was going to be scrapped after like the third time something bad happened.
Nope.
Sometimes it happens, but you know what? This is why you're the guy, and not because I would have gave up.
Who's got two thumbs? This guy.
I mean,
oh shit, he's got two thumbs. Hurry, cut one off. Hold on, I gotta call my girl Jen.
She's not home.
Wait, you're not home? Well, can you cut off his home when you get home? Thanks.
All right, that's rude.
Sorry, what? What'd you say?
So I played more Mina.
Nice. I'm surprised you're still playing it.
Why are you surprised I'm still playing it? The game. I'm going to play the game I bought.
You spent like 2 episodes of this podcast talking about how you hate 8-bit graphics.
But I bumped them up to 7 times the bits.
Yeah, 7 times the bits.
7 times the pixels. It's 7 times the pixels that I'm bumping up.
Still 8-bit.
Okay, so I'm still not like completely in love with the art style. But you know, I didn't like Shovel Knight, the art style in Shovel Knight. I had a burp, sorry. And I still played that. It was a really good game. That's honestly, because this is Jakob Williams, that's the only reason I got it, because I knew it was probably going to be a good game. It has certainly grown on me a lot more. I got learning the combat, how things work, kind of how the exploration goes. You kind of get where you're supposed to go next through newspapers in town type of thing. And the thing that I really like about Dark Souls in general was the exploration of it. And there's a lot of the exploration aspect in Mina and not so much of the bosses, which the bosses are what kill it for me in Dark Souls. Like, there's bosses, but they're normal bosses. They're easily, I don't want to say like easily doable, but they're doable. Like, you can recognize their patterns. You can get them. There's a few that I've died to more than once, but there's also some that I've got killed the first time. So it's normal bosses.
It's Dark Souls without the difficulty. Like the difficulty for the sake of difficulty.
Yeah. I mean, it's a Souls-like, and there's been plenty of Souls-likes that haven't been necessarily overly difficult.
Is it a Souls-like then, though?
Yeah.
Okay, then what dictates a Souls-like?
To me, a Souls-like is the, like, you go to campfire or whatever, you rest, people spawn, you die, you lose all your resource. There's, areas, big bosses. Doesn't even necessarily have to be big boss, but some sort of boss. And it's generally a pretty open kind of experience.
Sounds like a generic action RPG.
Yeah. Now it is, because that's what everything is.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Back in my day, we had some differences in your gameplays.
But it's same with Metroidvania. The lines between what that actually is kind of get stretched over time.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a generic term. It's kind of how, everything was a semi-open world hack and slash type of thing.
Yeah,
in the early 2000s. Like, it's just, you take something that's already there, you twist it a little bit different. As the years goes on, things get melded and twisted together, and then you got, all these cool little things just forming up. Gloving was like 3 weeks ago.
I think it was like it was going out when we were there, when we got into it.
But I like it. I will probably be finishing this game. It's my away from home game, so it might take a bit, but
you're playing it on Switch, right?
Yes.
Yeah, feels like a good Switch game.
It is a good Switch game. But it's a good game. It's a good game.
It's good game.
Plus, I don't know if there's really another thing on Switch I feel like diving into at the moment.
One bit of news we didn't cover. Final Fantasy 14 is the MMO, right?
Yes.
It's being released on Switch. The game size, the game does include all of the DLCs minus the new one, is half the storage of a Switch. It's like 114 gigs. I just thought that was hilarious. All of that is just ridiculous.
Woof.
Yeah.
Who's playing this on Switch?
Who's playing it at all?
There's a decent amount of people.
Okay, how many of that fraction of people do you think is going to play it on Switch?
I don't know. There's a decent amount of people playing it on PlayStation when I was playing it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I stand corrected. I would have assumed that as an MMO, consoles are not where you want to play an MMO, unless if they got the control scheme right. Good for them, but
I didn't like it. I tried it out a little bit, but it's not terrible. It's just I've played World of Warcraft for so long that I need a mouse and keyboard to play an MMO. Yeah. I think mouse and keyboard is definitely the way to go when you're playing this, but if you needed the option, the controller layout wasn't terrible.
Sure.
Dude, I still think Final Fantasy 14 is top 3 MMOs.
I mean, it makes sense if it's still going and they're still releasing it on new consoles.
Yeah, there's a new expansion coming out relatively recently.
Yeah.
Or relatively soon. So that last expansion was bad, man. I tried it. I didn't finish the story. I couldn't get through it. And that's the big problem with Final Fantasy 14 is it has this huge story that you have to go through before you can get to the current content.
Yeah, it's a Final Fantasy game.
But it's basically like 6 or 7 Final Fantasy games because you have to literally play all of the expansions unless you do a story skip. But if you do the story skip, you're missing out on a lot of what makes the expansions.
Oh, you play these games for the story?
Kind of, honestly.
Oh shit.
The story in Final Fantasy XIV was actually pretty legit.
I think I actually do remember you saying that. Yeah.
Like Shadowbringers, still to this day, has one of the best antagonists in a video game I have ever played.
All right.
And I will die on that hill.
R.I.P. Alec Townsend. No, you're probably right.
Although I gotta say, aside from that, it was all right. The first two expansions didn't really do it for me. Or vanilla in the first expansion. The second one was but Shadowbringers. And then the one that like kind of capstoned it was all right too.
So most of it was just fine.
Yeah, it was fine. I'm not super into Final Fantasy though, so unless it has Disney characters involved in it.
No mas. That's been kiboshed. Next, Kingdom Hearts 4 is just going to be Oops All Frozen. Frozen 1 and Frozen 2. And the straight...
We have like the Olaf minis in there?
No.
Oh, well then it's dead to me. Just like this episode is. Here's Derek with the plugs.
Find us on the internet at spudcast.net. I actually recently updated the website, so it does show shorts.
It does look nice. I'm looking at it right now.
The proper episode thumbnails, which it was not doing. But it does now.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I also made a new thumbnail editor, so I have more control over that. Yeah, check us out on Instagram, CT Spudcast, on YouTube, CT Spudcast, Blue Sky, which I need to actually post to again, CT Spudcast, anywhere.
I'm sorry, what's Blue Sky?
Have you actually never heard of Blue Sky?
No.
It's a Twitter alternative.
Okay. Apparently MySpace is making a comeback.
Is it?
Yeah, I want to make a MySpace for you.
Dude, we literally have to get on MySpace. I am dying for some social media that doesn't suck.
Okay.
Let's do MySpace.
All right.
Here's the other thing. To get big on social media, you got to get there early. And if we can get on MySpace I almost said we can get on MySpace early. We can get on the return of MySpace early. I think it's going to be cake. Fucking gravy. No, I think MySpace had it right. It's a shame that it died.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is today, but
the strokes get weird with Walton Goggins. Okay. I think they're going back to focusing on music.
Cool.
All right, well, check out Alec's album. I think he's going to release it on iTunes now. Is it stand-up? Was it kind of like a Bo Burnham kind of thing?
No, it's just me staring at the camera and
no joke.
Texting every once in a while.
Those were some of the hardest times I laughed during that episode. No, I enjoy this podcast. Listening back to it for quality checks, I do. Cool.
All right, bye.
Bye.